What's a secret all men keep that women don't know? Nice try Women's Health magazine. I can only think of this meme. How do you do, fellow men? Horniness and erections are correlated but not directly related. There's nothing wrong. Sometimes we genuinely want to sit for a while and think about absolutely nothing. Nice try, women. We know you don't ever ask us for much, but when you do, you are always walking away and on the other side of the house. We can hear you say you want a nermfer, but we don't know what a nermfer is. We touch our dick and balls way more than you think. Not for sexual reasons, cause that shit takes major adjustments. Great question, fellow men. Everyone answer. When you ask us to say hi to someone on your behalf, we don't. When you ask us what we're thinking and we say nothing. 99 of the time that's true. The other one is something so god-awful, stupid, childish, immature that it doesn't need to be said, so we say nothing. Which is true. Stealing this one from another Redditor, but it's worth repeating here. Sex is only 10 of the relationship till you're not having it anymore, then it's 90 of the relationship. We're pretty confident that we could survive as the last man on earth. You can talk shit about us to our face, but in front of your friends' family builds resentment. We hurt more than you think we do. We fucking love compliments. Try it and see how far it gets you, because while we may call you lovely things, we rarely get so much in return, and your words mean more than you'll ever know. It's not ball scratching. It's pinch and roll. This is the most cliché answer, but it's too true. Doesn't matter how much effort women put into makeup and clothes, if a man finds a woman attractive, he will very likely find her as attractive without any of that, or he might even find her more attractive with casual clothes, PJs, on a regular day. We make our erect penis bounce by clenching our butthole. Any type of compliment makes us so happy because we are not getting any since we moved out of mom's house. Yes, we look at your buttholes during doggy style. We don't forget to ask for a bunch of details. We don't care. We don't remember exactly what happened on the second date, third date, etc. years later. We were just trying to keep from screwing it up each time. Do I remember walking on Mars for our third date? Of course, honey, how could I forget? It happened exactly how you just described it to me. We are perfectly capable to be thinking about nothing. To most women, that looks like we're concerned, deep in thought. A man is at his smoothest and most confident when he doesn't give a shit about the woman he's talking to. We have a nothing box. The nothing box is impenetrable, and no other thoughts can get in there. We like the nothing box and will frequently jump into the nothing box at random. So when you see your man and he has a completely blank expression, we're in the nothing box. So when you ask, "What are you thinking?" we say nothing. It's a genuine response. It's possible for us to have no all, whenever we want. It's great. I think I speak for most men when I say that every once in a while, it's nice to be the little spoon. We do have emotions, we just often don't feel entitled to expressing those emotions, lest it harm us. Just asking to see them isn't enough, we have to trust you aren't going to invalidate our feelings. Which, unless you have some awareness of unconditional regard and non-judgmental listening, you are very likely to do. If your social skills are only about talking without listening, a man is unlikely to actually open up to you. Of course, this may well be a universal trait rather than just with men. We can smell you on us the day after sex. In a good way. Our left nut comes out. We can take it out anytime we want. It doesn't even hurt. We know you share really explicit, private details about our relationship with all your friends. It's why we don't tell you anything. We have performance anxiety. Anxiety to provide for our family, work anxiety, fatherhood anxiety, etc. We can't always be on point. Give us a break. Sometimes in the same manner everyone else expects some compassion. Ready through these I see so much stereotypical men stuff. I'd like to say we aren't all the same, some of us are tough, some sensitive, some do rugged men stuff, and some will be happy to have tea with you. I think a secret I feel as a father is uncomfortable when I take my daughter to something that moms usually do. I see the weird looks moms give me when I go to gymnastics and dance classes. I see how I'm treated differently from the other moms. I see how you ask the new mom her name but never ask me my name even after taking my daughter for weeks. When you start telling us a random gossips about your friends, we zone out and imagine how cool we would look if we had a convertible. The nothing box is real. I'm just gonna say it, some of you guys have had really horrible girlfriends. We really don't know what we did wrong or why you're so mad at us over it. I can't tell you the number of times I've heard, why don't you open up more? But when I do, it's usually followed by, what the fuck is wrong with you? So lesson learned. Things are fine and I'm okay. End of conversation. We like compliments too. No matter how many times we've seen them, we're always going to try and get another peek. I wish I got more physical contact affection from everyone in my life. No one really touches us. Guy friends can't because it's gay. Girlfriends can't because it's a come on. It sucks. I once had a guy friend who would very innocently just put his arm around me when we were standing around chatting. I miss that. Oftentimes, the women we date are the only people we can touch. That a grown man will see a stick while walking and think, gee, that's a nice stick. Not today, Satan, not today. Where we're doing monotonous tasks, we'll play theme music in our heads, usually not an entire song but maybe just the chorus over and over, sometimes for hours on end or until the task is completed. Occasion Sally, they're real songs, occasionally they're completely made up. This will be on BuzzFeed or Bored Panda within 24h. Stop being fucking lazy and coming to Ask Reddit for easy content. I have no interest in being friends with your friend's boyfriend husband. In fact, I have no interest in even hanging out with your friend's boyfriend husband. I have enough friends, and I don't have the willpower to pretend like I give a single fuck about what Brad does for a living. Sometimes dog is better friend than SO. When we do a big sigh, it is mostly because we forgot to breathe for a brief moment. If you ever want to make a dude happy out of nowhere, just look at him and say, I think you do great in World War II. Watch how big that fucking smile will be. That will never tell you exactly what we're feeling or thinking, because somehow we always end up apologizing to you for hurting your feelings. We are fucking hurting inside. If we lay completely still, our balls will slowly move around, rising and falling, like a weird fleshy lava lamp, completely outside of our control. Every woman I've been with and shown it to was astonished. It's alive. It's not really a secret, but you'd swear it was given how some women react. If we're not in an active conversation with you, we're probably not listening for you to say something. We're busy thinking about the Roman Empire. When you randomly say something outside of an active conversation and it seems like we're ignoring you, we're not. The words just didn't register because we weren't expecting it. Get our attention first by saying our name or something. That's how you flick the switch so we stop thinking about the empire and start listening for what you have to say. I actually am thinking of something and you'll never know what it is. There are 3 emotions we aren't allowed to have: fear, regret, and need. It isn't manly to be afraid. It isn't manly to not be sure of yourself. It isn't manly to be incapable. But those are emotions that, I reckon, we feel just as often as you do. We just have no idea how to express them without having a lingering fear that the people around us will abandon us for having them. It's a trick. Send no reply. A lot of men will overlook several red flags in a woman because the man is desperate to get laid. We remember a simple compliment for the rest of our lives. Our physical preferences aren't nearly as stringent as you think they are. Don't you do it, boys. Stay strong, you simps. No secrets should be revealed as previously stated on your man card. If such secret is revealed, your man card shall be revoked, and not given back till you cold start your lawnmower with one pull. We have to trim our foreskin back every couple months. It's especially bad if you were circumcised at birth. Don't you ever wonder why the fingernail clippers always go missing when a man lives in your house? Now